What up, world? It's your boy, B. Diddy Papa Daddy Puff, Braden, here to talk to you about routines. This is a stay-at-home parent, a dad's perspective on routine. We have lots of routines here in our household. I mean, we have 3 young kids, about to have 4, so we need them. A couple things that we like to do that has worked well for us, I'm about to share. So, the morning routine. The routine that used to get me so frustrated when I first transitioned to being a stay-at-home parent. It was a mess. And the reason why is because I didn't have a routine. So, what we do now. In the morning, my kids wake up roughly around 6:10. Obviously, there have been those days where they are up, 5 o'clock. So, during that time, what we have got our kids in the habit of doing is getting their clothes right away. As soon as they wake up, they get the clothes they're going to wear for the day. They bring them downstairs. So my son needs that little extra boost to make sure that he gets his socks, because we have had a battle the past couple weeks for finding black socks. They need to be black. So we are now on that, making sure that he comes downstairs with black socks. When the kids bring down their clothes, they kind of like get themselves situated, then it's time to eat something. So, for breakfast, they can have, kind of free reign, to what they want to eat. Obviously, we make sure that it's a proper food for breakfast. Yogurts, yogurt with granola, 5 bags of oatmeal for my son, sausages, waffles, toast, frozen waffles. I don't know if anyone else's kids are eating frozen food, but I know my kids, it doesn't bother them. Frozen waffles, frozen Uncrustables, that's the other thing. So a lot of frozen stuff. I'm getting off topic. Anyways, back to the routines. So after they eat breakfast, then they kind of have roughly like an hour to get themselves situated, chill, start packing their bags. Like during this time, I am kind of shouting out like, hey guys, make sure you get your backpacks, make sure you have snacks ready, make sure you get the shoes that you want to wear, the jackets that you want out. So I'm kind of just like shouting those things out as I'm doing my thing, because I'm probably cleaning up or cleaning up after breakfast, cleaning up the crafts, doing that type of stuff. So when it comes to like a half hour before we have to leave, now we have to leave the house. I like to leave roughly between 8:05 and 8:10 because the car pickup line for our schools is insane. I got the drive-through drop-off and pickup service for one kid, and then at the other school for my son, because they're a K-2, it is like you got to park, get out, walk them to school. They go in, and then I have my youngest who is in daycare still, so that's a quick, simple drop off and go. So I spend a good amount of the morning in the car doing this drop off. It takes probably it's like a 40-minute process, but we get it done. So when it comes to like a half hour before we have to leave, that's where I'm shouting out like a time frame, like, hey guys, you got 10 minutes, or doing like a countdown. All right, you got a half hour. Start getting your stuff together. Then I shout out, you got 20 minutes. Start getting your stuff together. And then we have 10 minutes. And it's like the final double check. Make sure you get your bags, make sure you get your jackets, make sure you get your shoes, make sure your snacks are packed, all that stuff. And hopefully by 8:05 we are dancing out the door, into the car, happy-go-lucky, and we're on our way to school. Doesn't always go that way. We run into bumps, all that types of stuff. In particular, my son and I, we bump heads a lot. He needs more reminders than his sisters. His sisters are on it, especially my oldest, because she's got that attitude right now. She's like, I know, Dad. I already did it, Dad. It's already done, Dad. And my youngest, she could care less. She's our Spitfire. She can go to school with, both shoes on backwards and wearing, different pants with her outfit. I don't know. Different color socks. How about that? So she's just our Spitfire, doesn't care, and is just happy to go to school. But, the key thing is don't get frustrated. When those bumps do happen, like I said in the beginning, I used to get so frustrated, and it was because I didn't have a routine. I mean, we would be 5 minutes left, before we needed to get out the door, and my kids wouldn't even have their clothes on. They would be like, I didn't eat breakfast, and it would just be crazy. So we found success in establishing a morning routine. It's worked for us. Again, you do what's best for you, but I hope it helps. Routines are everything. Get her done. All right. Love, peace, and chicken grease.